Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5, where we mark the halfway point of the Horizon Track Day update. We move into the winter dry season and a brand new festival playlist. We're going to be taking on this week's Forzathon challenges, lightweight experts. We've got 160 Forzathon points and 5 points towards our festival playlist. We'll also be jumping in and checking out this week's Horizon Backstage vote and what cars made it in from last week's Backstage vote. And we'll also be checking out this week's Forzathon shop and all the festival quest rewards and restrictions. So if you happen to be new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing, smash the like button, share the video with a friend. Without further ado, let's jump in a 2012 Lotus. Okay, so let's waste no time. Let's jump straight into the weekly Forzathon challenges, lightweight experts, kicking things off with chapter 1 for the drivers. Own and drive the 2012 Lotus Exige S, which delivers a significantly faster acceleration and a much higher top speed than the base Exige. And here it is, this week's Forzathon vehicle, the 2012 Lotus Exige S, can be picked up for just 85,000 credits at the auto show. The tune I'm using today is up for download. I did go a little bit bonkers on upgrades, 1,215 horsepower, kind of in the middle of S2. Like I say, is up for download. Just search my game tag Skippy 4631 or use the share code that's in the description and in the comments below. Own and drive then. Hop into free roam from any festival site or player house. Drive a couple of seconds down the road before the drivers complete. And while we're here, we've been doing it for a few weeks now. We're going to head on over to Horizon Backstage to check out the vote and what also made it into the shop from last week's vote. Horizon Backstage then, what made it in? I believe it is the 2015 Jaguar XKR S GT, and I think, from memory, because I've completely forgotten, it was the 2018 Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. That was the car it was teamed up with. Those are the two cars now available in Horizon Backstage. And now let's jump on over and check out this week's Horizon Backstage vote. We have the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR and the number 20 MG MG6 and the number 66 Ford GT and the number 98 Elantra. If you're not voting for that Aston Martin AMR Valkyrie, then I don't know what you're doing. Definitely chuck your vote on the left hand side this week. Okay, so with chapter 1 complete, it is on to chapter 2, Lotus Champion. Lotus has a famous motorsport history from F1 to the Lotus Cup, honouring this legacy by winning a road race in the 2012 Lotus Exige S. Okay, so winning a road race then. Any road race will do, sprint or circuit. It's entirely up to you which one you use. I'm going to be using a sprint race, and I'm going to be using the San Juan Sprint. I've gone ahead and created a cheeky blueprint for you guys to use if you wish to use it, called Forzathon Chapter 2 and locked to the 2012 Exige S. So search for game tag Skippy 4631 or use the share code 172563546. Now, as always, the races for the weekly Forzathon challenges are not affected by driver tire difficulty. I'm going to go ahead and pop it onto Tourist. No reason to make it any harder than it needs to be, as we do need to get that win. Okay, so this should be an absolute doddle with it being on Tourist difficulty. Skip through first, second and third gear up into fourth. Tap on the brakes for the first corner, back on the throttle, and we're already well into the lead. Just got to make it to that finish line in first place. This Lotus Exige is an absolute animal and has been an absolute joy to race, and that is across the line, first place. And as we head back to free roam, we should get the notification, Lotus Champion complete. So with chapter 2 complete, is on to chapter 3, full speed ahead. Put the supercharged 3.5 litre V6 engine to the test by earning 6 speed skills in the 2012 Lotus Exige S. Let's do it then, 6 speed skills, using the motorway that runs through the centre of the map, probably the easiest place to get this done, and you want to bring the Lotus up to around 150 miles an hour or more, and you'll start earning those speed skills. I'm just going to hover at around 180. We're going to get awesome speed, but that still counts towards this chapter. Even ultimate speed and great speed also count towards the chapter. Just keep your speed up, keep those speed skills coming in, and they'll soon pop that notification. There it is, full speed ahead, 6 speed skills earned. So with chapter 3 complete, is on to our fourth and final chapter, Limitless. Lotus founder Colin Chapman states subtracting weight makes you faster everywhere. Put this theory to the test by earning 6 stars at speed traps in the 2012 Lotus Exige S. Now obviously any speed trap will do, but I'm going to use Old Faithful and the Lost Our Bowls speed trap because I can definitely get that 3-star objective of just 140 miles per hour. Let's do it then. 6 stars from speed traps. Now obviously this is going to take 2 runs to get it done, and we're coming in from the north side of the camera, so we're going to be running downhill, get it into 4th gear, and then just full send down the hill up into 5th, keep that throttle planted up into 6th, coming through the camera at 174, so completely smashed that 3-star target. And let's run the camera again. And coming through the Lost Our Bowls speed trap for the second time, completely repeating what we did the first time. That completes chapter 4 and finishes off this week's Forzathon challenges lightweight experts, collecting 160 Forzathon points and 5 points towards our winter dry season festival playlist. Let's jump on over and check out this week's Forzathon shop. So no surprise whatsoever, 2 auto show cars up for grabs, the Ferrari Enzo and the Cupra Urban Rebel Concept. 750 Forzathon points for the Enzo, 700 Forzathon points for the Urban Rebel. We have 1 Horizon Backstage Pass. This is now standard in the Forzathon shop for 1,000 Forzathon points. And vanity items this week, the Extreme E White Race Suit and the Horizon Mexico theme car horn. 75 Forzathon points for each of these. And as always, any spare Forzathon points knocking around, grab ourselves a normal wheel spin for 60 Forzathon points and a super duper wheel spin for 150 Forzathon points. Let's jump back to the playlist and check out all of this week's rewards and restrictions. Okay, so for the winter dry season then, 70 points up for grabs in total. 20 of those points will grab you a brand new and exclusive to Horizon 5, the Porsche 911 GT3 R23. And for 40 Forzathon points, this has also become a standard thing on the playlist, 1 Horizon Backstage Pass. Now I've been doing this a few times lately. I'm just going to skim through the festival players, switching between the restrictions and the rewards, just kind of taking a look at what is available this week and just pointing out anything I kind of see that might be of relevance, like Sports Utility Heroes B700 as this week's PR stunt restrictions, Mercedes-Benz G65, BMW M1 up for grabs on just 2 season championships this week, Treasure Hunt 300 Forzathon points up for grabs, the Modern Black Pubella Dress up for grabs for this week's photo challenge, Horizon Battle Royale makes an appearance on the playlist. No change on the monthly rivals, just another week to put in your quick lap times. Really enjoying that GT3 around the Horizon Mexico circuit. Great fun in that car. And then we've got the DLCs as well. 2 different restrictions on the PR stunts for the Rally Adventure and the Hot Wheels. But there we go. That is this week's festival playlist. Horizon Backstage. Let me know in the comments what you're voting for. This week's Forzathon shop and this week's weekly Forzathon challenges. Make sure you are putting in the time and effort to grab that Porsche GT3R and your Horizon Backstage Pass. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing, smash the like button, share the video with a friend, stay safe, and have an awesome day.